Hey, you look good, man.
Well, thank you.
The years have not really taken a toll on you.
I go up to Switzerland and take those
Cool.
special pills.
Is that a real head of hair, or is that...
It's real. Yeah. except for
God,
this
you're
morning.
making me jealous. If only I had a head of hair like that. Oh my God.
It's always greener on the other fellow's head, huh?
So, Steve, do you come back every year?
Yeah.
Right around now?
Yeah, no, because I do. I have a great vacation, and I also get a retirement plan from Nantucket Airlines. My friend Walter sets me up with a ticket.
Oh, no way.
No, it's great.
What do you mean, a retirement?
I call it that.
Oh, okay.
You know, in this day and age of futures,
Yeah.
he sends me a ticket, so I fly over.
Oh, that's cool.
And sometimes I can stand in front of the old Espresso Cafe and say, "Hey, Steve, you still at the airport?" Oh, yeah. Having left 10 years before that.
It's been that long. You lived out here for how long?
For what? 1 year, 3 years, and then 8 years. And then I was working at the airport, and I got a trip over to Paris, and I met a friend of a friend. He says, "We need teachers of English, and you look Irish. Can you get an Irish passport?" It all worked out. My life changed. But very interesting. There's no work in the summertime, so the airlines let me take an ID and do the Bubba deals on Continental for $50. It was great. I didn't have much, but I had this place and that place. That's pretty good.
When you say you have this place, do you have a house here?
Oh, no.
No, you come just to visit.
No,
friends
Paris wants you, it keeps you. Nantucket wants you, it lets you stay for a bit, you know. And it always works out.
So how is Paris? I mean, how do you...
Yeah, I'm a guest. I've been there 15 years full time, and I never view it as, you know, I'm there. You learn a language when you're very little. I learned it later in life, and I respect it. They're very closed. You can't go to them and say, "Hey, what do you think of the Red Sox?" But if they take you in, they're very good. They're very cordial.
Yeah.
The rudeness is sure that around the tourist areas, the waiters are there for life. They don't care. The tip is there when you walk in the door. That, you know,
okay.
I'm not Michael. "Oh, you look beautiful tonight in New York City." I'm your best friend. They don't care. But for the most part, it's a great place to live. I've been there. I've been fortunate to teach at one particular business university for 15 years, and it's never boring. It's a mystery. It's a fight. Sometimes just a fight with the Rudies. You know, they call the Frenchitude. But I'm never bored. Rude people. Frenchitude.
Oh, okay.
The Frenchitude.
The
French attitude. Oh no, you battle with them. You have their customs, and if you walk in the door and you're looking for something, and they go bonjour. I go, well, you know, they're waiting for me to say it, and they.
Do they say that to you because you're a foreigner?
Oh no. They're saying it to me because I didn't follow the French protocol of there's etiquette here to follow, and I didn't quite do it like that. So, but you pick it up, and it's a great place. I teach management. I have an MBA from Suffolk University, and I just landed into this nice situation and filled in, got a contract, 10 weeks paid vacation. I love socialism. Free bicycles on the street in front of my house.
Unreal.
But, you know, I'm never going to be there. I don't particularly care. But it's so intriguing, I can't. A teacher left. I had to fill in for the French Culture and Civilization class. So the Irish guy from Boston has turned into Sheldon Cooper, the culture nerd, and it's great because I'll have.
What kind of culture are you?
Well, they threw me into this class, I had no basic history. I only had my sense of what I knew and like about Paris, and I built on that. And so I'll have 60 kids.
Like?
I'll have 60. I'll have 60 students with from 60 from all around the world, and I'll just typically walk around. I'll give them a lecture on the Louvre, and the beauty is that I can go to the Louvre right after that, Musée d'Orsay or Sacré-Cœur, and the history's so intriguing to me that I learn it, and I learn it, and I learn it. And by the time they have my midterm, it's the easiest one in the world. Don't tell your universities that it is, but it ends up being, the questions would be who built the Chateau Vincennes, and it would be one of the Louis, and who lived at Chateau Versailles, and it's a lot of the Louis. And ultimately, I was thinking this is sort of like a finishing class for elegant young ladies and gentlemen to be able to go into embassy parties and say, do you know why they call it the Latin Quarter?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's fun, and it's fun for me. In fact, the word fun is amusement. That was one of the questions, and that's my name.
But that's not an Irish name, Muse.
No, it's French. In fact, my great 1609, born in Normandy, Philippe Mayus d'Entremont, went to Nova Scotia. Louis XIV sent him over, and worked as Attorney General. My family's full of lawyers now. And so he eventually becomes a baron, and Baron Philippe Mayus d'Entremont and his son Philip II marries a Micmac Indian. So we're tied into this. But my Irishness comes from my mother's side, and my great maternal granda was nice enough to be born in County Roscommon, and I took advantage of the work passport. I am a plastic patty.
I see. But do you feel like an expat? I mean, even after 15 years.
Yeah, but I'm an expat. I'll always. Yeah. Again, I'm just a guest. You're not.
But do you see yourself staying there forever?
Oh, well, I am there, and
that's
my
more
point
your home
about
than here now, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But until it stops being interesting, being there, you just get on a train, you go anywhere. Nothing has ever grabbed my soul, my mind like this place, and permitted me to do stuff that, I have a master's. I taught at the Sorbonne 8 years in a graduate program. I need a doctorate for that, Yeah. So it's sort of if Paris wants you to stay, you stay. And I've seen a lot of people want to stay and cry that they can't leave. But it worked out well. But Nantucket is the same thing. You just keep coming back, and it's still the same.
Yeah, exactly. And people recognize you.
Yeah.
Is it tough to
They call me Billy Sherry.
Oh, they do? Oh, I can see why.
Yeah. Sorry, Bill. I had to let that out.
Oh gosh. Is it tough to move there, immigration-wise? Are they pretty tough?
Oh yeah, they slapped down when I was there because of the green card.
But what if you got married to some?
Well, I have. When I first got there, I said, Stephen, if you really want to improve your French, you marry a French woman. And 5 American guys did that, and 5 guys are absolutely fluent in French, but they're divorced and miserable. Oh. So I will take my lifestyle.
But isn't that part of the whole French allure? You aren't they? They're always looking for love and their poetry, and it changes all the time. I mean, look at the president that they had, who had a mistress. He was married to a different mistress.
Yeah,
is that kind of? Do you see that everywhere?
They get medals for that stuff. Yeah. No, it's there, but on the other hand, it's they don't. Until recently, they didn't delve into your life, your personal life, on the political end. Yeah. Francois Mitterrand had a second family, But
I mean, they're doing it now?
Oh, yeah, with Sarkozy. If you want to find a politician's weakness, he was President Bling Bling marrying the top model. And then they got rid of him, and they got Francois Hollande. I actually got to see him with Obama at Normandy. It was wonderful.
Oh, you were there for
I went to the whole thing.
That's nice.
And Francois sounded pretty good. I like what he said. Obama, extremely impressive. The whole ceremony, when they were finished, the jets fly over, unbelievable. Yeah. So the political system is such that it was supposed to be a separation of church and state. State and personal life. It's blending. Guys like you with your cameras, they chased the newly elected president, Francois Hollande, on a motor scooter. And they got him because of his shoes. He was trying to hide, and he went over to see his mistress, But probably, except for the motor scooter, that has been going on for centuries. But nobody was there with a camera.
It's just out in the open now. It doesn't
It's
change
being
the attitude of the
it's
people, is what I
forced
mean.
out. No, you can get sympathy, but then if they feel that they don't want you, they will use that against you.
Right.
And so there's no sense of it's politics. They stab you in the back. They do
They're
the
very
same thing.
proud people, the French.
And they should be. They're the size of Texas, and they have major corporations. Airbus is, I know it's a consortium,
Sure.
but I tell the students, I say it's a unique country. For 2,000 years, since Julius Caesar, people have been coming from Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, to Ho Chi Minh, Ayatollah Khomeini, and you guys. And what is it? Why is it that this is the place that you come? 82 million people visited France last year. It's amazing. And so what is it that people want to, what is it about it that is there? It's unique and it's real, but they're great. They'll create, it's like this place when I was here. You'd have the Christmas stroll festival, and then you'd have this and you'd have that, the City of Lights, and it's great. And so in the spring, they'll have Cannes Film Festival, and the whole world will watch it.
Sure.
They'll have Roland Garros, and millions of people will watch that, and they'll have the Tour de France. And this is one little country with the whole world watching them, and looking, I was watching it from here, the helicopter shots of the countryside. It's beautiful. You should go visit. It's gorgeous.
It is a beautiful
It's gorgeous.
country with amazing food.
Yeah, and the winters. I left here. I couldn't get out of Logan 1st of January. I had to go to Detroit to get out. And then I would watch the weather. Hey, you get slammed with a snowstorm every winter, every week. Over there in May, somebody pointed out. They said, we didn't have a winter. It was sort of dark thing but there was no winter. I don't know what that says about us, but I prefer that than the snow slams.
I hear you. So when do you go back?
The 26th, I've got a new batch of about 15 Americans I have to go meet and greet
So
and telling
exciting.
them.
How long are you with
I
these
don't know.
students, actually? For how long do they...
They'll come for a semester.
They come
Some
for a
some will come for 2 terms.
and it's about using French...
No. You want to go. You want to go to another country. You do want to see how it works.
Yeah.
If you can in this day and age.
Right.
And it's a unique. It's Hemingway's Movable Feast. If you stay in Paris for any amount of time, you will carry it inside of you like a movable feast. And so this is what I'm saying. This is what's going to happen to you. And so enjoy it. And I'm just your tour guide, and I'm going to point things out. Most of it is true. I have to make some stuff up. But it's a thing you're going to just cherish for the rest of your life. And so I give them that, I'll get to the airport and bring them, get them all set up.
Oh, okay.
And then twice a week I'll meet, and they're going to see the places. Why not go as a group and have a good time?
Oh, that's awesome. You're going to probably have a lot of Nantucketers knocking on your door now.
Well, they used to. They used to.
Well, I might even be over there. You'll set me up?
You'll get a tour that you wouldn't believe.
Unreal. I'll bring my camera.
It's called the Muse Cruise.
Okay, Steve. Hey, it's always good seeing you. I'm so glad I saw you yesterday.
All right, that's the way it is.
You got it.
Nothing ever just happens. Thanks, Gino.
Thanks, buddy.